poppin', Siage family? It's your boy Dwight. Welcome back to the channel, Silverback Siage. Hope all is well with y'all. Well, this is our anniversary trip, 6 days in Vegas, 2024. Make sure you check out this footage, and also make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I post new content. Check us out.
Hey, Siage family. This is Mrs. Siage. And yes, like Dwight said, we are spending 6 days in Las Vegas. So to get started, we are staying at the Strat, which is formerly known as the Stratosphere. They have recently remodeled this hotel, and it was really nice, and they gave us an unbelievable deal, so we had to take it. After dropping off our bags, you know we had to have an anniversary crew cocktail to get the blood flowing. Then we went and kind of just wandered around. We found Pawn Stars, which is from the History Channel. It's on TV. And they have a lot of little neat things in the store. We just kind of explored. Check it out. So I found this place on TikTok called Luke's Lobster, and they serve lobster rolls. It's a cute little place right in the middle of the strip, and it was lunchtime, so I'm like, might as well try it. The lobster roll was tender, the bread was toasted and buttery, delicious. But unfortunately, Dwight's allergic to shellfish, so he didn't get to try any, but it was definitely worth the stop. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but if you like a good lobster roll, this is your place.
Well, one of my stops on my personal itinerary was to be able to go into Fashion Show Mall and get me some nostril therapy. So as you can see, I got a chance to go booth to booth, trying multiple different fragrances and adding some things that's coming to the channel into my collection. Check it out.
After hours and hours of smelling cologne, I wanted to go smell the night air. So we did a little exploring. And yes, we got to see the Sphere at night. It's so beautiful. If you go to Vegas, you must go see the Sphere. But we just kind of wandered around and enjoyed the nightlife of Vegas. Take a look. Day 2, we found this place called Court Cafe, Las Vegas. It is a Black-owned restaurant that serves pretty much like brunch. But when you step inside this place, it's a whole vibe. It's more like the day party feel. They playing great music, and you can just kind of see everybody's really having a good time, enjoying their food. Now, at every restaurant we went to in Vegas, we did notice that they have a photo booth where they take your picture, and at the end of the meal, they try to sell you so many photos or whatever. But at this particular place, it was worth every bit of driving off the strip to try something different. They had something called banana pudding French toast. They had shrimp and grits. They have pancakes. They have whatever you can think of. They have it there, and they're making everything from scratch. The food was delicious. It was so good that we had to do a double take. We went to this restaurant twice while in Vegas.
Now, for sure, y'all, I'll definitely want to second that notion. When it came to that banana French toast, chef's kiss. I mean, super duper fire. And when it came to their deep fried fish, it was pretty good. Not the best that I've ever had, but still at least a B+ on my scale.
Next, we're off to the Luxor Hotel. That's the hotel that's way at the end of the strip, and it's shaped like a pyramid. It's a really neat looking hotel. I've never been in there until this trip. And once you go inside, it really is shaped and built like a pyramid, and the hotel rooms are around the pyramid. So we really thought it was a really neat looking building. So we explored the building a little bit. Go Dion, go Dion. Stop for a little shimmy there. We explored the building, and inside this building, there's a place called Playground. It's actually called Play, and it's an adult playground that serves liquor and has all the fun childhood games. It was just amazing. We had a blast. If in Vegas, we highly recommend going to Play in the Luxor Hotel. Check it out. after a long day at play, we went to Lolo's Chicken and Waffles restaurant. And once again, once you come in, it's a whole vibe. I mean, great music. It's a Black-owned restaurant again. And they actually have a photo booth where you can take pictures. And all the restaurants offer you that first photo free. And then, of course, they give you a package of photos. Now, this restaurant served soul food. Everything I tried in this restaurant tastes good. I had the fried chicken, and I don't eat smothered chicken. I asked them for my gravy and onions on the side. But when I say everything on these plates was good, the zucchini, the fish, the chicken, the macaroni and cheese, the greens, this place is bomb. A must try if in Vegas. The moment I've been waiting for, the spear. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful in person. Look how happy Dwight is. Go Dwight. Go Dwight. The whole crew was excited to see the spear. We had to buy tickets a day early, but you will see footage of the spear a little later in the video.
Well, next day, we went and had brunch inside the Miracle Mile shops at a place called Flights. And this is where I got introduced to my favorite version of the drink, Old Fashioned. And it kind of had me hooked, so I was trying them in multiple restaurants throughout the trip.
Next, for a little cousin time, we went and tried X World 360. It's a VR roller coaster. It was pretty fun. I was scared a little, but, I think we got through it. Nothing like getting shook all up right after brunch. Now back to exploring the Strip. Now, the weather in Vegas was really, really nice. This was September, so it was some good weather. And, of course, back to the mall so Dwight can do some more shop therapy. While at the mall, I found this place called Dr.Fish Spa. And I know you've seen it on TikTok. It's where you put your feet in the water and the fish eat all the dead skin off. It made my feet feel amazing, but it definitely took some getting used to.
Well, off to Fremont Street. And down here, one thing I can say about it, if it would have caught me in my early 20s, it'd have been right up my alley. But now that I'm in my 40s, it ain't quite the same experience for me, but the lighting and the scenery is really, really nice. But just being around a bunch of people that's pretty well tipsy, more than me, and doing their thing, wasn't quite my cup of tea, but it's definitely worth going to go see, for sure.
While down on Fremont Street, my cousin and his wife found a place called Dirt Dog. Now, this place sells unique hot dogs. So if you really like hot dogs, they sell all different kinds, spicy ones, chili, onions, whatever you like, they'll put on a hot dog. And they have a number of different kinds. So if down on Fremont Street, make sure you try Dirt Dog. Next day, and truly a highlight of the trip, we were able to go to an Aces playoff game. But first, we got to see the football stadium, which looks amazing. So shout out to Cuz Dion and Joan hooking us up with playoff tickets. My very first playoff game. Now, their stadium is inside of Mandalay Bay. I know it's kind of hard to wrap your mind around that, but a whole basketball stadium inside of Mandalay Bay. So we got awesome seats, and we were able to see the Las Vegas Aces play in the playoffs. And then during the halftime show, we were able to see Jordan Sparks perform. The whole experience was unbelievable. Definitely a highlight of the trip.
Well, after the game, we got a chance to utilize our tickets that you get special for staying at the Stratosphere. And it's basically their observation deck where you can actually take a good bird's eye view of all of Vegas. You can see the sphere from a distance. You can see a lot of the buildings and just different things that are going on. And it's best to go at night so you can see what the nightlife is like from way up.
Next day, we stopped by the love sign and, of course, take pictures with our loved ones. And the day I've been waiting for, the Sphere experience. I'm so excited. Now, I've been waiting to see this. Of course, I've watched it on TikTok and YouTube, and I just could not wait. But it did not disappoint. This place was unbelievable. From, the lines outside wasn't that bad. The interacting with the robots inside, even the seats that we had were pretty awesome. But just check out this footage. It's pretty amazing.
Well, after the Sphere, we decided to shoot over to a restaurant called Stuff My Turkey that we saw on TikTok. And this one here, I was under the impression it was going to be very, very similar to the Turkey Leg Hut in Houston. But I would have to honestly say the two experiences are vastly different, if you ask me. Now, when you look at the plates, they're going to look the same. But to me, the turkey here wasn't smoked up to my liking. And then just the overall food as far as what I ate and what I had, I'd probably give it about a 6 out of 10. I wasn't overly impressed. Well, in the same parking lot of Stuff My Turkey, we discovered a little supermarket called El Super, and we got a chance to buy some bottles off the strip and take them back to our room, and they have competitive prices with Walmart. So if you're looking for cheap booze, pull up here.
Next day, we went and tried out this place called Smoke and Fire. It was recommended by Keith Lee. He stated that he got this restaurant to cater his wedding with blueberry chicken sandwiches, sliders. And so we tried two burgers there. We tried the breakfast burger and the big blueberry chicken sandwich. And when I say what no story told, this both sandwiches was so good. Definitely recommend this place. After lunch, we went and tried this place called Flyover. This came highly recommended from my cousin. He had gotten a car with the Uber driver, and they said that this was a new place on the strip, and it was really neat. So we said, hey, why not try it out? So basically, it's a roller coaster, like a virtual reality roller coaster. And you can pick your destinations that you want to fly over. On this day, we chose Chicago. So basically, you strap yourself in a chair and the ride lifts you up, and it feels like you are flying over the city of Chicago. When I tell you this was one of the coolest things we did in Vegas, highly recommend. But if you have a sensitive stomach, maybe not so much. Check it out.
Well, next day, I will confess, I did have to go back down to Fremont Street at least one more time so I could try that ice cream place that I saw on TikTok called Sorry Not Sorry. And they had some of the best ice cream that I've ever tasted. So I definitely recommend that one there. It gets 2 thumbs up from me. Anybody knows me knows that I love a good hibachi. And we was out on a late night, stomach growling pretty good, and was looking for some food, and we discovered this place called Hibachi Time. Y'all got to make sure y'all go check them out. This food here was A1 and a must try. Well, another anniversary trip in the books, 2024, Las Vegas. That's our time. Peace.